let's talk about 2 minute drills.
All
Well, we're
right.
gonna go 2 minute drill with Josh Allen and Action Jackson. So this is 2 minute drill.
Ooh.
Ooh,
There's yep, two
Ooh.
minute drill. This
ooh.
Okay.
isn't for a Super Bowl. I'm just talking about game on the line. It's 2 minutes. You're down six and you gotta score. Are you taking Action Jackson or are you
Hmm.
taking Buffalo's own Josh Allen?
Ooh.
Dad,
Ooh.
So so wait,
oh,
wait,
oh,
wait,
actually,
wait.
okay.
Before
Jonathan,
wait
Jonathan, Jonathan, go ahead. Start slow, Jonathan. Go ahead.
before you go, like we're talking about just regular game, right?
Regular game.
Okay, 2 minute drill, gotta
It's a
win it.
2 minute drill.
It's tutty or bust, right? We're
You
not talking about
need
like
to score.
okay, you need to score. All right, and we're going between Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, and who you taking, right?
Yep.
Um, with regular team, no additives, right? Right.
Listen. Just two
Okay.
minute drill. Forget about the roster. This is just your 2 minute drill.
All
You
right.
need to win this game.
Okay.
And are you taking Lamar Jackson or Buffalo's finest, Josh Allen?
Taking Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't
Why?
think you can go wrong with either. I think uh, Lamar Jackson, regardless of who's on the field at that point in time, puts so much strain on the team's defense that he's almost impossible to stop in a 2 minute drill. It's just because of who he is and how dynamic he is. He forces defenses to play a type of mistake-free defense because realistically, he can hurt you just as bad with his legs as he can with his arms. And it's almost unfair for him to play against you in a 2 minute situation with on a gotta score. Absolutely. I'm taking Lamar Jackson.
I have to tell you that now that I've taken a deep dive into Josh Allen's career, I'm taking Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'm taking Josh Allen because I don't see. I've watched the games, and I have to say that I've been a little more discriminating against Josh Allen than I was against Lamar Jackson because I was more in favor of Lamar's agility. You know, he just had that uncanniness about him, snake kind of movements. But when I look at it, the truth of the matter is, in a 2 minute drill, there's no one beyond Matt Stafford. I wouldn't take anybody, maybe Mahomes, but Josh Allen would be that next guy. I would take him. I think a 2 minute drill with a game on the line, Josh Allen will get you the tutty. He will
Yeah.
get you the tutty. He is physical. By
Yeah.
the way, he's also so big.
It's
And
huge.
he's huge. He's only missed a look into his, and his health, which we always say, your best ability is your availability. A countdown of the number of games that Josh Allen's missed is only at this point what I'm seeing is 20 games in his entire NFL career. Since 2011, he's only missed 20 games. I'm sorry. I'm going to back up. I was incorrect. Josh Allen has only missed 4 games since his
Yeah, I was gonna
NFL
say
career.
20s. 20
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
more
yeah.
like
I'm looking at
Joe
his.
Burrow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at his college career. He was really injury prone in his college year, but since he's played, he's the only one that's only missed 4 games since 2018. Josh Allen has only missed 4 games, and we need to really sit down and talk about that. Josh Allen has only missed 4 games since 2018 playing in Buffalo.
And
And
that's amazing for as physical as he is.
that's amazing. And he's thrown for 26,000 yards since 2018, and he's only missed 4 games. Hands down, 2 minute drill, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, well, it was hard for me because both you guys know how I feel about Lamar Jackson. I mean, Action Jackson is, oh, that's my favorite football player. Wherever he goes, I go. I love to watch him play. He's so elusive, just acrobatic in every way. He can do anything. But when I really thought about it and I kind of weighed the two options, I had to go with Josh Allen in my 2 minute drill. I just think he's a lot more physical. Not saying Lamar isn't, but I've seen film on both of them over the years on Lamar's 2 minutes versus Josh Allen 2 minutes, and Josh Allen doesn't make many mistakes in his 2 minute drills. Like he's going to get that ball down the field, and we've seen it about 3, maybe 4 years ago in the AFC game in the playoffs with him and Mahomes. I mean, talk about a shootout. But Josh Allen's going to get that ball down the field no matter what, by any means necessary.
Necessary.
You see, that's my argument for Lamar, though. My argument for Lamar is the same thing. Like, I mean, when it comes to Lamar, I believe that Lamar has the ability to basically, irrespective of who's around this guy, it doesn't matter. Lamar, A wide receiver, B wide receiver, C wide receiver, doesn't matter. And the reason why is because I just think, once again, Lamar in a must-win situation, you have to play perfect defense, perfect containment defense against him at all times. I think Josh Allen actually relies on having a superior talent on the outside. I think Lamar could do more with less than Josh Allen.
No, that's
I,
not true
I think so.
because Josh Allen did not have superior talent in his
When?
roster this previous season. Jonathan,
I mean,
they didn't
okay,
think the Bills were going to even make the playoffs after they
You
lost
take out-
Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis.
Yeah,
He had
so
he had
you just said it.
45-year-old Amari Cooper.
You just said it though. You just said it. Like, I mean, we're talking about
His number
Lamar
one
Jackson.
option was a rookie, Keon Coleman, who we had no film or tape on. That was his number one option, Jonathan.
And so is Keon Coleman better than Zay Flowers?
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Jonathan, no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
What are you basing that on?
Zay Flowers is all of 5'9", 5'9",
No.
wide receiver.
No,
We're
I'm
not
not
doing
giving you
that.
that.
No,
not
we're
giving you
not.
that.
I'm not giving you that.
Who had more yards last season?
Who had off the top of my Zay Flowers was injured.
Oh, okay.
He was
year
hurt
before
a couple
that.
games.
Oh no, and obviously
Keon Coleman was a rookie last year.
Yeah, so by the argument, the best availability is, or the best ability is what? Availability? Oh,
yeah, but Jonathan, Zay Flowers rookie season, he had over 1,000 yards receiving, so don't do that.
You're conflating something. You said he's
Zay
good.
Flowers.
He's better than
Zay Flowers is not.
and he's not.
Zay Flowers is not a number
to do
one.
with it.
I'm sorry, Zay Flowers is not a number one. He's not. Come on, he's not.
And that's my point. He's not. He's not a number one.
And I mean, all things being equal, you know what? Dalton Knox is not exactly a slouch at tight end. Like, I mean, let's
wait a
be
minute.
real.
Wait a minute. He had Dalton Knox and Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah,
who's really good. Who came out of school?
Yeah, they're
really
both,
good out of college.
Both really good tight end. I mean, like, if we're talking about rosters, like, I mean, we're not like Josh Allen's rosters have traditionally been better offensively than Lamar Jackson's, and I would argue that also Josh Allen has had the benefit. I'd also argue
Josh
that
Allen was throwing at Matt Collins.
He
was throwing at Matt Collins.
Josh Allen has also had the benefit of having a lot more offensive-minded head coaching and play schematic for him as well. Whereas Lamar Jackson came in and essentially was just like, okay, what do you got for us? Like, we don't really have a game plan.
Wait a minute.
You're not gonna.
So you're gonna take Buffalo's franchise over Baltimore's? No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, I mean, franchises. That's an arbitrary argument. I mean, but
yeah, like, but coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, nobody's going to take anything from Harbaugh, right? At the end of the day, you know what? Josh Allen had his offensive coordinator is now a head coach of another football team, and was our coach of the year, right? I mean, realistically, Brian Daboll assisted Josh Allen is credited with getting Josh Allen up to par in terms of quarterback play, consistently. Yeah. We're not going to.
What has Brian Daboll done? What has Brian?
Well, he was
done in New York.
He was coach of the year, and within 2 years, he's made a playoff appearance. So we're not going to take that away.
When they won 11-5
with Daniel Jones, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I mean,
what have you done for me in the last 3 years lately?
Well, best player in the Colts, Daniel Jones.
He might actually start, but that's a different story. But at the end of the day, I would argue that Josh Allen went into a situation in Buffalo where they were building an offense and an offense scheme around Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson had to earn that right to actually have an offensive scheme built around him. I think Lamar Jackson, understandably, within the last 3 or 4 years, the team has just been able to, I would say, build around him, and still they lack depth. Still they lack pieces. Once again, Derrick Henry is the best offensive weapon Lamar Jackson has ever had in his career, and it's going to be the best. On the outside, I watched Lamar Jackson go out there with an old Odell Beckham and a bunch of has-beens and still take that team to the playoffs, right? I mean, come on, a year ago. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, you know what, like Lamar Jackson has had a full scope or a full plethora of weaponry around him supporting him at all times. Nah, he's
That's
done
not
more
true,
with
John.
less.
He
He's done more
has.
with less.
No, 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 he's not. No, he's not. I beg to differ.
Okay,
I think Lamar. I think the converse is true in Lamar, other than Josh's case. I think Lamar comes in. They had an established running game. They were one of the best running games. He didn't have to do much. When you have the defense that Lamar's had playing or been established, the Ravens defense. Let's not talk about Lamar. Let's give Lamar the benefit of the doubt that a defensive scheme and a team that's defined by their defense doesn't need you to score 26, 28, 30 points. Doesn't need you to play really hero ball. We just need you not to make mistakes. Not to make mistakes. Not to make an errant throw, a terrible fumble, a bad decision at the goal line. We're going to kick the field goal. We'll be up by 3 or we'll be tied with our defense. And I think that was Baltimore's mindset until they basically, like you guys always say, they unlocked Lamar. He was unlocked offensively to say, hey, you know what? We're going to let you steer the ship a little bit more. We're going to let you to navigate this offense, and we're not going to so heavily lean on the defense. And they haven't been able to find anyone like a compliment like a Shea Flowers, but it's not that they haven't been looking. It's just that Lamar has been so dynamic, as Michael said, like this human joystick, like a Michael Vick almost like, that it gets to a point for an offensive coordinator like, well, why do we need to go get a Randy Moss kind of player when we've got 2 guys and 1 at quarterback? Plus, from a financial standpoint, why are you going out to get this high-paid wide receiver when you've got a quarterback that essentially can make up for deficiencies on your passing down? I mean, we're talking if Andrews makes that play and he catches that 2-yard
We're
pass,
having a whole different conversation.
we're having a whole different conversation. This may not be me saying Josh Allen. This may be me saying Lamar Jackson. And it really came down to nothing that Lamar did wrong, which is
Right.
why he is that good, because he doesn't do anything wrong. It's just that Baltimore started with a defense, and then they recognized, hey, we could possibly score points. And that's what it is. But Josh
that's my
Allen,
point.
yeah, but Josh Allen with nothing. With nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
name some Pro Bowls on Josh Allen in terms of
Yeah,
wide
Jonathan.
receivers. Come on, Jonathan. Truly. Name
Mac
some running back.
Mac
Okay,
Hollins.
like
Mac
we could,
Hollins.
but you can make the same argument. Name some Pro Bowlers that are wide receivers for Lamar Jackson. You see, that's my point. You can't like. I mean, we're
Yeah,
not.
but then
I mean,
if that's the case, then how come Josh has double to ratio in touchdowns, if that's the case? How does
he
he have
hasn't
double
doubled.
ratio?
He doesn't have double the ratio. He doesn't
Okay.
have double the ratio. He doesn't have
Well,
not
okay.
double the ratio. I mean, he has. Wait a second. He has like 30 more touchdown passes completed than Lamar Jackson overall.
But
30.
John,
We're not talking about like I like this huge Grand Canyon. He had 6,000 more yards passing. I'll give him that, and the same amount of seasons, right? He's also played a little bit. He's played more games. You know what? And he's part of an offense, a team that basically went in with an offense first mentality. You have a guy that basically got in the league, and he entered for the first like four years of his career. It was like a defense first mentality. That's it. Baltimore was like, we don't want to even invest in offense.
but
Just don't
that's
lose
my
us the
point.
ball.
But that was my point. But there's also, again, the numbers bear the difference. In Josh Allen's case, I'm not going to run away from a guy throwing back to back to back to back to back 4 times in a row, basically 4,000 yards. The only person I can think of that's playing football
That's
that even
impressive.
has those numbers is Mahomes, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row Mahomes has thrown for 4,000 or better. The only person that comes close is Josh Allen, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's it. That's it.
But that's also the best thing about this debate is really there's no wrong answer. You're not wrong if you choose Josh Allen. You're not wrong if you choose Lamar Jackson. But I will say that um, agreeing with you, Dad, what you said. Buffalo basically took the same carbon footprint from the Ravens, where we don't need to invest big money on talent on the outside when we have an electrifying quarterback and a great running
Bingo.
game. There's no need
Bingo.
to spend all that money. We'll put it on the
Bingo.
defensive end. Yeah, you don't need that. And
Bingo.
you'll see that from other teams in the future. Actually, you're seeing that with the Chargers now. He's like, no, no, no. I'm going to invest on the offensive line and the defense. And my star quarterback with this cannon for an arm and all this talent, you're just going to make plays to these B receivers. Figure it out. And I agree with it. If you're a first round draft pick, a quarterback or a top 10 pick, obviously you have some talent. You got to make it happen.